Hey YouTube, welcome back to my channel. I hope everybody had a good day. Today is Tuesday and I'm going to try to get back into doing videos. I do appreciate everybody for being patient with me. I appreciate all the love you guys are giving me. And I'm taking it one day at a time. I'm trying to get my head back in the game. Think positive, all that stuff, wrapped up in, my life. Just be happy, when I can be happy, be sad if I need to be. Y'all know how that is, just trying to just live, basically. Always greater the next day, so to speak. Everything will be okay. Yeah, with that being said, I have seen a lot on YouTube. I have responded and talked about things that have happened on YouTube to myself, but not on video. But y'all know me, I normally don't even put out a video until maybe a couple days later after the event has happened. So here we are today. As you all see in the title, I'm referring to Olivia. Olivia is being Olivia. She thinks the world revolves around her, and she just thinks that her it don't stink. You know what I mean? So instead of her humbling herself, she makes things worse. I'm going back, y'all. I'm going back to the video to where she goes on live and she basically calls Gerard's girlfriend the help, the maid, all of that. Just because of the post his girlfriend had made, which, hey, I'm not mad that she did anything like that, because at the end of the day, you do get tired of people coming for you, right? Disrespectfully at that. She was tired. That was a tired post. She put it in her stories knowing that it wasn't gonna stay up forever, but just so it'll reach the person that it needed to reach. So she was tired. Everybody gets tired of you coming for them disrespectfully when you're doing nothing but being respectful towards them. Everybody has their moments, because not once, that we have seen that she has disrespected her kids, because it's all about the kids at the end of the day, y'all. It's not about Olivia, Gerard, or Antonisha. It's about those kids. And she, to me, from what I've seen, we don't see everything on the internet because it's not broadcasted or filmed. So by us not being able to see everything but what we can, she loves those kids because she loves her man, at the end of the day. Olivia wants to say, that's my husband, but your husband clearly stated, I signed the papers, I need you to sign the papers. You playing with the people. You want to say my husband, but we haven't been husband and wife for a very long time, and I've asked you, I've sent those papers to you for you to make it official that I'm not your husband anymore. I'm your ex-husband. But still you want to play those games and say, hey, my husband, if me and my husband wants to talk about our kids, ain't nobody trying to take your place. She's not, to me, from what I see, she's not overstepping her boundaries. I have been in situations to where people have overstepped their bounds, and I am a respectful person, and I won't, until I have to, be disrespectful. So from what I've seen, she treats the kids as if they were hers, and as she should at the end of the day, correct? She's supposed to treat those kids like they're her own, if she don't have any or not. Olivia just keeps disrespecting her instead of saying thank you for being there when I couldn't. You know, I'm working on me. I appreciate you. But instead, she's so unhappy with herself, and unhappy to the point to where she could not get the man that she keeps screaming her husband back. He has disconnected from her completely. He's disconnected. All he want, you know, when he did want her, she didn't want him. She played so many games with him. I think the last video it was where she secretly recorded him about y'all remember when they was living in that house, well, he, you know, I think that's the last video he was in. I don't remember before he left. But when even if that was a skit or not, you know, certain things you just get tired of. You get tired of the fake drama. You know, you get tired of just trying to, you know, pretend for the camera. Excuse me, y'all. Instead of being your authentic self, you know, she was always fake for the camera. She wanted to create beef where there was none, you know, and he was probably just tired of that. He seen Olivia when we couldn't see her. He seen everything that she did, everything that she didn't do. Even if he went back to Antonisha 10 times and went back to her 12. It didn't matter. At the end of the day, he was tired. He didn't want to make that the 13th. And he said, hey, Antonisha, I'm here. And she was willing to, you know, no matter the situation, she was willing to, you know, welcome him in with open arms. At that moment, yeah, you know, you always think, he should have got a divorce. Well, who really gets a divorce and not mess around? You know, I'm going to get a divorce tomorrow. Divorce takes a while, I believe. Both parties have to be willing to sign those papers and get that underway. So, you know, he found a love interest. He's with his love interest, and he's doing what he needs to do to you know, to where it won't look bad on him. Olivia, on the other hand, has took it a step further. You know, created a fake baby that no one has seen, and you don't think that's bad within itself. You screaming your husband, but you went and got a baby on your husband, right? So a baby that's not his, and we all know that. You know what I mean? So instead of being a ass, you know, step up and become the woman that you are. You know, and you know, it just doesn't make any sense to me to where and why she wants to continue to disrespect somebody that's being there for her children and hasn't disrespected her until she's disrespected. And that's how things often go. You don't want to be disrespected so many times, and you keep your mouth shut. You keep your mouth shut until it's time for you to speak. And then when you say something, you explode. And that's not a good thing, because Antonisha went there. She went there. She y'all seen that post. She went there. You know, she said, take care of that one. We got these 3. The one that we haven't seen yet. We all haven't seen yet. Because why she wants to continue with that facade, the world may never know. Until we actually see that there is a baby and a baby do exist, I'm going to always believe that there is no baby. Until she can show us that he's here and he's hers, I'm not going to believe that she has a baby. I am not. Because she's a liar at the end of the day. You know, she just thinks that, you know, her it don't stink. She thinks that everybody should cater to her. You know, hence the name change. Not lives life, lives way. She wants everything to go her way, and that's not how things work. Period. But y'all, I am done. You know me, I'm gonna always, you know, go back, reflect on some older videos that have already passed. I have to say how I feel at the end of the day. My opinions, my thoughts and opinions is what these are. And I'm going to continue to do that. Of course, I'm going to come out with a few more videos that I've seen dealing with Jasmine. Definitely my thoughts and opinion on that with Philip's coming home and his arrival on the YouTube streets, which is very interesting. But yeah, I'll be back in another video and talk about that. But y'all, until next time, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you have anything to say, leave me some comments down below. And if you haven't already subscribed to my channel and you want to continue to come back and see more, or see a black screen right now because I don't show my face. I will though, you all. But until then, if you haven't already subscribed to my channel. And until next time.